We are live.
Greetings, everyone. Greetings, everyone. We are live again. Dynasty Mirror Search for Uhuru. Thank you all. Thank you so much for joining us. Before we get started, make sure you hit that like button. Again, please hit the like button. Also, make sure you share and subscribe. Again, make sure you share and subscribe. Also, go to dynastymirror.com. And also, please visit oneafricaproperties.com, your source for real estate, your central source for real estate on the African continent. Without further ado, guys, we're almost at 100,000 subscribers. And again, once we hit 100K, we got a special giveaway. Fitzgerald, since you're a subscriber, you are eligible for the giveaway.
I'm a subscriber on all 5 of my channels.
All right, there you go. So you got 5 in 100,000 chance in winning the prize. So yes, everyone, again, thank you so much for joining. Without further ado, we have my brother on with us today. His team almost lost to Florida yesterday, almost blew a 21-point lead, but it's okay. They won. But I feel sorry for them. I'm going to say this right now, September 19th, 2021. I feel sorry for the University of Alabama Crimson Tide. They say Rolling Tide because they can't spell elephant. So I feel sorry for them when they step foot in that Georgia Dome. Hold on, I'm gonna tell you what day it is. Hold on 1 second. Let me pull up the date.
Man, stop with this foolishness. You're making my head hurt.
Hold on. Let me get you the date. Hold on. SEC Championship.
This man lying to this audience about that.
SEC Championship 2021. Okay, what day is that? Hold on 1 second. December 4th. So December 4th, 2021, when they make that drive from that, I don't know, that campus, whatever you want to call it over in Tuscaloosa, that campus, whatever, I don't care. They drive. In fact, you know what? We're going to send you guys a Learjet, private jet, let you guys land in Hartsfield Jackson. In fact, we'll give everybody helicopters. All right, the whole Crimson Tide team can get helicopters. We'll let you guys land right there at the dome. Y'all gonna walk off that helicopter, go to the locker room, come on that field, get smashed, and then we're gonna send you guys right back to Tuscaloosa. December 4th. I'm not done. I'm just done yet.
Okay,
I'm not done yet. So December 4th. 2021, guys, is going to be a beating. It's going to be a massacre. But no need for unsolved mysteries because we know who's going to be behind that massacre. It's the University of Georgia Bulldogs, okay? The University of Georgia Bulldogs. When you guys pull up to Atlanta, Georgia, in that Georgia Dome, okay, it's going to get ugly. It's going to be ugly for sure. I'm just letting you know. I'm just putting that out there. Right now, not now, but right now, I'm putting that out there that a beating is coming with your name on it, with the Crimson Tide's name on it, or Roll Tide with your name on it, and it's gonna be ugly. I just hope and pray. I don't even want Fitzgerald. Don't watch the game. I don't want you to watch the game because I don't want you to be depressed, Fitzgerald. I don't want you to be crying. I don't want you to be sad. So don't watch the game.
Man, Dynasts, I've been knowing you 15 years. You're not a very good liar. You quit lying to these folks up front. You already told me your boys over there in Nigeria meet you with Alabama T-shirts, not Georgia. I mean, what that tell you, man? Literally, you just about to talk yourself. You stop lying to these folks, man. Your team is inferior to me, but don't you worry about anything else like everybody else's team is too. Don't worry about, man. You got these guys. Somebody over there covered Cameroon, Kenya, and South Africa, Nigeria. Dynast said University of Georgia going to beat Alabama, and y'all going to probably bet something on that and lose. Don't do that, man. I mean, we are by far the better team. That's been proven. It's always been like that. It just is, man. I mean, you guys ain't going to get past Florida. I don't think you're going to be at the SEC championship. I just want to, so man, don't get that bad, man. Don't get I mean, the title of this show is like excuses don't matter, you know, and you're making a whole bunch of right now. And I hope the lead attorney is listening too, man, where he can, figure out, that his team, which is your team too, is not you guys. No, you guys ain't really anything. That's it, man. But it's good to see you, Amir. Looking good, man. You're looking good, boy.
Fitzgerald's grow the goatee out. You know
what? Yeah, this man, I never really had this before. My mom never seen my look like this, never. And so, man, this is so I just started to change it. I'm kind of liking it. People telling me I'm looking like her sometimes, looking like that, but I kind of like a little face here. And I'm trying to grow a fro, man. Trying to get the fro.
Okay, it's coming.
Yeah, I appreciate it, man.
It's coming.
And I'm not putting shoe polish in my hair yet, so I, let the gray pop out.
Let the gray come. I got some grays coming. I'm gonna let it gray. I'm not none of that dye. I'm just gonna be just gray. None of that.
Yeah, that's how I think I'm gonna roll, man, and everything like that. But what? It's good to see you. Tell us about your up and coming trip. You're going to be taking off soon.
Yes, I'm leaving. I go to Senegal. I'll leave for Senegal on Tuesday. So I'll be transiting through Washington D.C. So I'm going to D.C. on Tuesday. I'll be there for the night. Then I head to New York that Wednesday. Then from New York straight to Dakar, Senegal, Delta, straight on over the pond to Senegal, and I'm going to be in Senegal, Cote d'Ivory. I'm going to be in Senegal, Cote d'Ivory, in Nigeria. I'm heading on back to America.
Tu étudies le français maintenant?
No, none of that. No. I don't speak. No. I don't speak French.
I asked you, was you studying it now?
No, not really. Kai's probably watching this. Kai's gonna get on me, but I gotta get.
Kai's gonna want you to know it herself. Kai's gonna want you to learn the stuff herself, especially when she teaches. I hope you're taking lessons up under in there.
I gotta get back on
stuff like that. Hey, good news. My channel is really growing.
That's good. With that being said, guys, make sure you guys go subscribe to Fitzgerald's channel. Find a chance to win. No, find chance.
Find ways to win. The number 2.
Sorry. Find ways to win. I apologize. Let me put that in the chat room. Find ways to win.
And it's good to see something come together that you put work in, man, and that's happening. I'd like to thank you because you along with my brother Michael was very instrumental in helping me launch this, and especially you because you actually showed me how to set up StreamYard. You showed me how to do with the deal with the formats, and my brother helped me with the with my backgrounds, and I got some help with my logo. So I'm pleased how it's going. I'm doing at least a video today. I just shot one before I came on this channel, and we just the title of that was Between Life and Death There Is Choice.
Right.
Between life and death there is choice. So we're putting some good content out there. Just feels good, man, to do some things you want to do and to see something grow like that. I mean, like yourself, building up a video catalog that's going to outlive me way after I'm gone, where people can then to click on it and still be ministering, helping people. So I'm thankful for that. So once again, thank you very much for your help and being instrumental for giving me the courage and the wisdom and the knowledge on how to do it. I appreciate you.
All right, no problem. So today's topic, reasons and excuses don't matter. Results do. The results is what matters. What are your thoughts on that, Fitzgerald?
The way people come up with them for reasons, for excuses, and they seem to matter a lot to millions of people. Because there's like a whole subculture just devoted as far as why they can't do something, why they're not doing something, why they procrastinate, don't do it, and why they're being stopped by this ever elusive demand.
The man
is on their tail, brother. The man is on their tail and stopping them down. But let me tell y'all who the man is. As far as I have discovered who the man is. The man is you. Right. Look in the mirror, and that is the picture of the man. No, so it's time to really, really be about what you want to do, what you're called to do, what you must do. Time is not promised to you.
Anybody,
You
right?
You don't have much time as you think, and that's one of the biggest mistakes people make the world over. You think you have time, you really do. No, that's why you use that word tomorrow. I'm finna think about it. I'm going. I hope things work out. Well, if it's up to be, if it work, it work. It wasn't meant to be, and all that kind of nice, foolish placebo talk. That's not really getting you to far as where you want to go. I mean, we're grown on this channel. We can talk as family. I've been on here enough time to have that ranking, but we have got to be about doing what we need to do, man, because time is such getting away. Dynast, it's been it's going on 2 years now since I first started appearing on the stream, and it went by like that.
You're right. You started appearing. I'm gonna tell you when you started appearing. It was June 2019.
Well, it's gone by. It doesn't seem like that. A lot's changed. A lot of many things have changed for the better. Many things have changed for the not so better. But one thing I want you guys to understand: you are where you are in this life, right in your life right now, because of the choices you have made.
Right
now, some of you guys, that's going to liberate you. Some of it's going to make you mad. Some of you going to sit out there. That man don't know my circumstances. I don't need to know your circumstances, nor do you need to know mine. You are where you are right here and now in your life because of circumstances. You don't know what happened to me. You don't know what I've been through. Well, I had a bone marrow transplant. I dealt with colon cancer. I dealt with a failed marriage. I dealt with being broke. I dealt with being not having my own children. I dealt with all that stuff. But nevertheless, do those matters, do those situations define me? Do they make me, or the choices, how I respond to it? Bad things are going to happen to good people, ladies and gentlemen. Get used to that. It's the choices you make with the bad things that decides the direction of your life. Many people Dynast, like to say, hey, and so-and-so did this, and so-and-so did that. You know why? If we really break it down, because it negates them from personal responsibility.
Right.
Well, this political party is the reason why I'm here. They had this female, or you really want to get bitter, had this female wouldn't have did this to me, and she wouldn't have tripped on me, tipped on me and everything, I'll be in a better position. Had this man wouldn't have been laying hands on me, I would have been in a better position. I'm sorry for what happened to you. Those things are wrong. But nevertheless, you have a choice on how you deal with it. You have a choice. Do you want to still stay there or get the heck out? You have a choice whether you want to believe you can be great, or believe you're average, or you just going to keep your head down low and not make any noise and hope they just let you stay in the position you in and just go off with a retirement, only to find that you're not going to have enough money in most cases to really live the way you want to live. It's all a choice. So the past you can't do anything with. That's gone. That time will never come back again. The only job for the past is just to steal your present. And if I steal your present, I'm going to automatically steal your future. You must get to the point where you make great choices for your life. And you can only make great choices for your life when you come to the realization that I am responsible for my life. No one is. No, I will not give anyone else that power to make them think that they control the wheel of my life or the rudder of my ship. I can't, because I can't afford to. And then when you get ready to close your eyes and stand before God Almighty and pass into eternity, you can do so with a smile, because you made the choices for your life. You live with your life. Hopefully they're great choices. But but no matter where you are, no matter where you have started, or currently what things you have done today, you can start by altering your life by making better choices for your life. So excuses literally cannot be a part of your vocabulary. Excuses sound good. You know what? I failed because Georgia beat Alabama, and I got depressed. Of course, I ain't going to get depressed over that.
Yeah, but for sure, man. But we don't want that to happen, for sure. That's something you can't.
I'm not going to get depressed.
Hold on, for sure. But Georgia smashes Alabama on December 4th, Fitzgerald. Just listen, I don't want you depressed, my friend. I don't want you upset. Just it was meant to be, and it's gonna happen. So Fitzgerald, it's okay. It's okay. It's okay.
Well,
Go ahead. Go ahead.
I love your confidence. I mean, and I truly, ladies and gentlemen, I implore you to go watch Stephen Jobs' commencement speech to Stanford University right before he passed away from pancreatic cancer. He made a statement in there that should grip everyone, as far as with under the sound of my voice. He said, life is limited. Your time is limited. Therefore, don't waste it trying to live someone else's life. That really gripped me. That really gripped me. It still does. And it is limited, man. I mean, how did I become 57? When I had this very vivid memory of me being maybe a 7 or 8 year old child in Malvern Baptist Church up in Malvern, Ohio, and my biggest dream was to have my feet touch the floor. I was so short, I was sitting on the edge of the pew, and my feet didn't touch the floor. So the biggest thing this 8-year-old boy had, named Fitzgerald Stevens, I wanted my feet to touch the floor.
All right.
That's the biggest dream I had. And now my feet touch the floor every day. I remember also these things. I used to think as a child, man, Christmas is taking a long time to get here, Dad, Mom. My birthday is taking so long, man. Will it ever come? Will I ever get out of school? Will I ever be a senior and graduate? Man, I've been out of college over 30-something years. And so it goes by. Many of you guys, that we're getting ready to go in the second year of the pandemic when it came up, but time is moving on. Time don't stop. And so you gotta eliminate the excuses for your life. Have your written plan. Engage it with massive action. Study your competition where you can come up with countermeasures on how to beat them because they're looking to beat you. Be consistent in your life. Have great associations. Make great choices. Read the necessarily books and the tapes that's going to fertilize your mind so you can be creative. Eliminate all stress, including people and places and associations out of your life that don't serve you. If you want to win, and fully be prepared to take with total 100% absolutely complete responsibility of your life, because I assure you, someone right now somewhere in the world, and it could be many people in the world, are waiting for you to make the right choice to succeed, because their destiny literally hangs on you fulfilling your mission. And so you want to talk about responsibility? You want to talk about responsibility? We'll prove it to you. You guys often heard me say the story. There's this young man. He wanted to be an athlete. He wanted to play pro ball. God gave him a gift, gave him athletic biz. He grows up in Sacramento, California. The young man named Albert Hollis. Now he hones his gift. He works his gift. He makes right choices because he wants to go to college and he has a dream to get in the NFL and compete in pro sports. So he doesn't make choices of hanging out with guys or doing things to get women pregnant for his time or running in a street game and throwing the signs and don't do that, because that would have messed up where he wanted to go. Okay, so he gets recruited at several universities, including Notre Dame. Selects the great University of Georgia. Goes on both track and football. Okay, gets out. Doesn't pursue his dream. As far as being a professional athlete, but he still has this competitive incentive. Had to wear all to go ahead and finish college, get his degree. And he goes to work. in high competitive sales. Pretty soon he's parlaying that up, making well over six figures. One of the number one sales persons within his respective company. Okay, but he wanted more. Had an epiphany. Wanted the travel. Goes to Africa. Life is transformed, and then comes back. Creates Search for Uru. Now now thousands and thousands of people are being influenced and loving Africa and being connected, especially here in the States with the African continent, because one man had a dream that he was willing to work for and fight for. You guys now call him Dynast Amir. You know, I mean, one man, and that man has cast such a great net that many people I could think of, from Fafun Lau, Mr. Fabian Peterson, Mr. Alberto, known as King Wage, Fitzgerald Stevens, and looking at these things, and people all over the world know this man because he is living his purpose. But it's not just for him. Now, what if he would have made excuses? I'm too black. I'm too poor. I don't know how to get started. I failed at I failed at, my thing of playing in NFL because I didn't make that dream. Life is over. I can't start. I can't do this. I can't, it ain't going to happen. They fired me from my job. They wouldn't give me the job. They gave it to another guy. They gave it to another girl. They spoke bad. They didn't give me chocolate milk with my cookies. So any other thing you want to come up with, we wouldn't be on the stream close to 100,000 people right now, influence young minds and elderly minds all over the world. We know that bringing the light of Africa, as far as with that. Most of us before Dynast Amir, before we really start tuning into this channel, Search Ruru, the media had showed Africa, bones through the nose, spears, grass straws on, living in poverty, injected, needing people from Europe to come in there and bail them out. Man, Africa is glorious, beautiful cities, beautiful cultures, beautiful beaches. Some of them cats over there, they ain't got they don't have no inkling to leave. They think we crazy for being over here, Right. But so we bring another culture now. I was in college. And I did my first year at a HBCU. Is that how you pronounce it, Dynast? Okay, and it was Alabama State in Montgomery, and then I was
Alabama A&M. It was Alabama State.
It's Alabama State in Montgomery. A&M is in Huntsville.
Jackets, right? Yellow Jackets, right?
Exactly, in the SWAC division. And so I check this out. Now I have this class, and it was an art class. And before let me rephrase that. I'm in this corridor. I'm sorry, and I go in the corridor, and all of a sudden it did a depiction of the Egyptian, but they were black people. I was astounded. Why was you astounded, Fitzgerald? Because Elizabeth Taylor and Richard Burton was white. You see Charlton Heston, who playing Moses, these were all white. That image had very, very much shaped my mind. And I thought, I was just blown away. I just saw, Africa's, like the media wanted me to see, because I didn't have any connections. I didn't have any stuff. And I was too naive to really get out there and study. The textbooks I was given in school, they didn't tell us about Africa. They was telling us about Jefferson Davis and great Confederate generals, Robert E. Lee and Stonewall Jackson.
They were still teaching that back.
Oh, yeah. Dude, I grew up in Southeast Alabama, man. But, it's a whole nother world down there, or should I say up there. And, in many places, as far as with many places all over, true history it's not really been preached. It's just the history is written by the victor. I learned that from the Klingons on Star Trek. History is written by the victors. So I didn't know about great cities and the great library of Timbuktu. I didn't know about the kingdom of Kush, who was just as powerful as the Egyptian empire. I didn't know about the great Zulu warriors. I didn't know about the great kings of Africa, and until the Ebony magazine, for many of you remember, especially around in my age and stuff, Ebony magazine used to do a profile on great kings of Africa. That's the first time I ever saw it, because I didn't see any of that in school and stuff. But I still have forgot. Long come Dynast Amir. He creates this channel, starts opening my eyes up, and we found out, that African people want to know about us as much as we want to know about them. We find out that that a lot of their culture about us has been shaped by the same media that shaped our culture about them. And so you start getting together, and we find more similarities that we have than differences. Dynast turned me on to this. You look at the Togolese period people, and we have a mutual acquaintance, Kai, that's from there. You look at them; they look like they could be some of my cousins.
Straight look.
You look at some of the Sierra Leone people. We have similar mannerisms. We do. Matter of fact, Dynast, I was talking to I have a partner in my GS crypto account, and his name is Stevens, Alexander Stevens, STEV. I said, Stevens. I said, man, where you from? He said, man, I'm from Sierra Leone. Now he's a truck driver with the state. I said, Stevens, man, that's kind of odd. Black people named Stevens. There's plenty of them over here. You might be related to some of them like that. Well, I said there's plenty of these cats down here in Alabama. Just like that. We just made a connection and stuff like that. And so it's bringing us together all because of one man had a dream. And one man wouldn't take no. That's another thing when you get rid of excuses. You're not going to take no for an answer. And one man dared to be great. What do you guys want to do? You can call us motivators. You can call me a motivator. I don't call myself a motivator. I'm an exhorter. Yes, my job is to build the human spirit up in human beings. I am that. But more, I like to think I'm more of a light switch. Just turning on the light switch within you, where you can see with your own eyes who you really are and what you really can do. That's how I think. That's why I think my mission is. I just have a gift, just to pull out the greatness in people, and I'm going to be responsible for that. The reason you guys hear me talk about this so passionate, because everything I talk to you, whether it's on my channel or when I come on Dynast's channel, I've lived. I'm a 57-year-old elder, so I should have learned some things.
You're 57?
I'm 57. Okay, I'm 57.
I know you just had your birthday, but I didn't know you did.
Yeah, 57 years old. It happened. It happened on September 8th, man. So right. All of you guys, if you're gonna move, if you're gonna do great things, not talk about great things, not celebrate other people who do great things, which is good, but don't celebrate their great things at your expense of yourself. You hear about Mr. Jordan. You hear about Barack Hussein Obama. You hear about Stephen Biko. You hear about Patrice Labamba. You hear about Dynast Amir. You hear about Fitzgerald Stevens. You hear about Mr. Odoke of the Doke group over in Nigeria. You hear about all these great men and women. You hear about the Santos down in Angola. You hear about all these people. Man, look at what they're doing. You hear about Ronaldo and the Yachty's going on. Man, he has 30 Lamborghinis. What does that do for you? What does that do for you? What does that do for your legacy? What does that do for your children? How does that serve you? It's great to be happy for people, but when you start being a fan of what Jay-Z gonna make a new record, or him and Beyonce gonna drop something, man, what are you dropping in your bank account? What are you building? What are you building? If you can't do that, you're just a groupie. You're just a fan, which is just an acronym for a fanatic. You have to be about building your life. Building your life. Many of you guys really need to get very dang serious about that. And you need to quit giving the excuses. You know what? You know why you take the excuses? Because it makes you sound good. It makes you feel good. The excuses like, you know what? I would be, and this is the reason why I'm not. Let your yes be yes. Let your no be no. Let your boots do the talking by your actions. Like you're talking with your actions. But if you want to still get up there and you want to still keep accepting a life that you have built because of your choices, you like it, great. Keep making more choices to make it happen. But I promise you, when you get off this stream. And some of you cats gonna sit there, well, he don't know my story. I already don't share some of mine. I don't care about your story. Life doesn't care about your story. The bottom line in this world, are you getting the results or are you not? Are you getting the results or are you not? Man, 4 weeks, going on 4 weeks. We sit around there and I lost the only woman that I could truly say really loved me for me. Without reservation. I lost that, but that was my mom. The only woman I ever had in my life that I knew unauthentically really loved me for me. I didn't have to perform. All the rest of the chicks that I had, there was always some condition.
Right.
Maybe that's why I'm alone right now. you know. But no, I choose to be alone right now. But my point of the matter is, the world is going on. I'm still living. I'm still getting up and going to work every day. I'm still making content. I'm still building. I'm trying to do something just like she would want me to do. So therefore, you have to move, ladies and gentlemen. You can't park in the land of mediocre. You know, I want to give a shout out to Miss Kimmy. You know, she's a man. This lady, Dynast, just to give her and her. She's over there in Kenya. Man, she just pours. She just writes. You know, just does me. You know, I'm being so. She's promoting me over Tanzania and over in East Africa. Man, I mean, you never know who you touching. You never, right. And then there's Miss Two Visions. She's over there in Sierra Leone. You never know whose lives you're helping be effective, and isn't that what it's about? So, Dynast, what's your take on this, man? I mean, you know, obviously, I know you now. You know, this is another thing I want. Let me show some love with this.
Take your time. Take your time, for sure.
I never heard this man give me an excuse why he couldn't get something done he wanted to do. I never heard him. I never heard him. He's never lied to me. We've never had an argument. He lives a life that he's my junior, but you know, I mean, I consider him an equal peer. Dynast, there was a cat like maybe like a little younger than you, by too much, and I was getting some food, you know, as far as in there, you know, and this cat had a tendency to joke with me, you know, and keep playing. Well, I just ignored it after a while. But the day I checked his happy end, you know, in front of customers, in front of his team, because he had got what he was doing publicly, you know. And I said, dude, I'm too old for you to joke with. And I did it like in a dang stern look, you know. Customers like, damn. So I'm too old for you to joke with. How old are you? I'm 57. Well, he shut his mouth. I mean, I'm not in the playing. And I called him son. I said, son, you know, dude, stop playing with me. And so you have to stop playing with you.
All right.
You need to shake your life and say, like, son, gal, stop playing. Let's get out here and get it, because deep down, you know you're doing it or you know you're not. Because when you lay your head on the pillow, or either alone or with your significant other, you know dang well that you gave it your all, or you're just playing the funk. You know, if you got an illusion that people think you're working and putting the action in to get your goals, right, or you know that, or you know you pissing away time. You know, maybe you're good at fooling someone else, but you can't fool yourself.
Right.
And then one day your number is called, and you know, and one day you got to go. But before it's called, you start seeing other people around you leaving. People who you depend on, they're gone. People, you know, that support system, you know, they're gone. That especially happens when you get older. Then you start like, oh my God, I haven't really started living my goal. And I'm 60 years old. I'm 40. All this time has gone by. I got to play catch up. Don't do that. Don't do that. And just get out there, forgive yourself, and get about the business of living.
Business of living.
Get about the business of living. No one owes you anything, ladies and gentlemen. No one owes you anything. They don't have a. I've been in sales for a long time, and you know, and it's a brutal business, a very definitive cut and dry business. And you go in there, and even when I work right now, oh, Fitzgerald, that's tough about what happened to your mother. We're very sorry, and everything like that, and anything we can do. You get that job done. We need you to do.
All right.
Did you go out there and close that sale that we need? How's this account going? Give me the status of it.
Right.
And after a while, that you stay in the funk, you're deemed that you can't perform, and they get someone else. They ain't gonna sit there and say, well, you know, we're sorry, Fitzgerald, but your mom, we understand you're not getting the results we're paying you for. Life doesn't work like that. Life don't work like that. You know, a child dies or something very tragic happens in your life. I'm not blowing that off, but at the end of the day, people expect you to perform, and so if they expect you to perform, you got to perform for yourself. So Dynast, man, I'm cool with that, man, but I'm passionate about this. The older I get, the more I believe this, because I know I'm running out of time. I'm running out of time, and just a mere years, I'll be 67. 20 years, 20 years, I'll be 77. That's when my mother left this earth. Daddy is still living now, close to 80. It's not a long time. Now that I understand how time flies, 20 years is not a long time.
Right.
So I got
to. I still remember when I met you like it was yesterday.
Oh man, we both were black hair. You had a real young, real young face. Well, you were real young. You're just like a 22-year-old kid. For like that. Now you're close to a 40-year-old man. You're a father. You're a homeowner. You're a world traveler because of what you chose to be, man. What you chose to be. Okay, time is going to go on whether you do something with it or not. So wouldn't it make sense to do something with it? Something's going to make you happy. Something's going to fulfill you. Dynast, take this mic, man, and let me look at some of these comments right here. And
guys, links in the chat room. If anyone wants to add to the conversation, click on that link. Link is in the chat room again. If you want to add to the conversation, links in the chat room. Everyone, thank you so much for joining. Hit that like button. Also subscribe if you are new to the platform. Please subscribe. We're approaching 100K subscribers. And once again, I have a special giveaway for a lucky individual once we hit 100K. And we'll probably hit 100K while I'm in on the continent. So
I think so. You're so close to it, man.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, so I'll leave Tuesday. I'll be in Washington, D.C. Tuesday, Wednesday morning, going to New York. Then from New York, going straight to Dakar, Senegal. Going to be there for about 8-9 days. Then headed to Fitzgerald's favorite place, Côte d'Ivory. We headed to Côte d'Ivory.
Although Miss Kimmy is getting me real interested in East Africa, over in Kenya.
Okay.
Yeah, she's getting me real interested over there, so I might have to do a detour. I'm planning on
hold on, I'm gonna pull something up real quick. I know Delta's having some good deals.
She's got me real interested in Kenya, man. And so, that's East Africa, but so hey, and like you, Dynast, I wouldn't need to go over there with nobody, man. I'm perfect fine and going down here in Tampa, get the plane ticket, drop off, get my hotels. I'm fine,
Yeah. You guys know I'm a West African cat, so I don't know when I'll be back in I don't know when I'll be back in East Africa. I need to go. I want to go to Namibia, which is South Africa. I need to go to South Africa.
Uganda.
I gotta go. Yeah.
Cameroon over there too.
Oh, Cameroon's West Africa.
And I don't know what country is off there. Oh, Ethiopia is over there in Eritrea. Yeah, which is Ethiopia, but another name. I don't know what to understand that. So yeah, I want to go check some places out, man. I don't want to sit up here and just go ahead and talk about what I should have did and what I could have did. Make some things to make it happen.
Let's see here. Okay, they got some tickets. They got some tickets out of JFK for right at $1,000. There's one for about $900.
Is that good? Now Kenya, the city over there is Nairobi, right?
Nairobi, right? That's
okay, Kimmy. Yep. If I mess around to come over there, make sure you be a tour guide. I don't, so make sure I'm not jammed up over there. So I'll pay you.
You'll be fine. Man. You'll be fine.
I know I will, man. I ain't worried about that. No, I'm not worried about that.
You'll be fine. Let me see something else for you. So guys, hit that like button. Also, make sure you share. Make sure you subscribe. Links in the chat room if you want to add to the conversation. Click on that link. Yeah, I'll be 40 in April. I'm 39. I'll be 40 in April.
Praise God, man. That is wonderful and celebrate it. Don't make the mistake I used to do at your age. And this goes to everyone. Don't make the mistake of you feel like you're not where you are, that you literally forget to be thankful for what you have, how far you've come. Okay, you ain't making $1 million yet. You ain't have your first child yet. You ain't married yet, but you forget all the things you have accomplished along the way. And and so you're thinking about things that you haven't done yet, and it's taking away the beauty of enjoying the things that you have done. Don't make that mistake. I used to do that so much in my life, and man, and I was an unhappy person. I mean, I was unhappy, and I made others around me unhappy simply because I didn't know how to enjoy what God gave me at the moment. Don't make that mistake, ladies and gentlemen. Enjoy the journey. Enjoy the journey while you get to the destination. That's all I would say about that.
and everyone. So here's another ticket for $744 round trip from
Okay.
New York to Nairobi. So
yeah. Okay. And Nairobi is prime. Kenya is primary English speaking, right?
It is, yes.
So if I drop off the Côte d'Ivoire, my French is only 1 year, so so I can move around there better in Kenya. No, but I'm going somewhere, man. I'm going somewhere, and then I can do like you. Hello, everyone. We are live. I'll find ways to win from Nairobi, Kenya. Sitting on the streets, sitting on the streets talking to the people and stuff like that. Because I'll make friends wherever I go. No.
Hey, we have a question in the chat room. What is Mr. Stevens? What's your definition of success?
Success is the progressive realization and pursuit of a worthy dream or goal. The progressive realization or pursuit of a worthy dream or goal. You know what? You can be a success. You can be a success by just wanting to be a father. That's what you want to do, and you key that's success to you. You can be a success by being a homemaker. You can be a success by being a wife. You can be a success by owning a bar or a gas station. A progressive realization, pursuit of a worthy dream or goal. Worthy, and notice I said progressive pursuit. You have to keep going after it, and once you have that, that's success to you. I mean, that's success. Ladies and gentlemen, my success is not your success, but I'm going to celebrate your success, and I promise you, Prince Amir is going to celebrate it too.
I will.
Whatever you want to do, success is whatever you want to do, long as legally, ethically, and morally right. Now, if your success is derived on stopping the lies and the benefit and the prosperity of other people, you're not a success. You're a big time failure. Okay, your success is out there. You think you want to have a Harlem of women, and you think you want to be Pimp Daddy, Mac Pack, and all that kind of stuff. You're a fool. That's not success, because you're breaking people's spirit. You're out there selling illegal pharmacy products, and destroying people's lives. You're not a success. You're a failure. If you're not blessing anyone else's life with your so-called success, you are a failure. Get that through your head. Was that clear enough to everybody? It has to empower people. It has to empower you. I believe in a win-win. If it's not a win-win, you're not successful. Right. When you're going to be one of those people who are trying to pay volunteers to carry your grade, because you're going to be despised. And your name is going to be destroyed. You are a success when you can help that child, who wants to be an astronaut growing up in Congo. You're sitting up there putting belief in it. You're sitting up there buying them textbooks. You're sitting up there inspiring. You're a success when that person who has been battered, male or female, broken, and you're breathing words of encouragement in them and giving them a chance to giving them back the most precious thing you could give a human being, the belief in themselves. That's what makes you a success. You're a success when you can do things to not only where you can bask in the glory, but other people can get shade under the tree that you planted. That's what makes you a real success. That's what's going to live. That's what's going to reverberate through eternity. But and that's only the measure of a success. Who are you taking with you? Who are you empowering? My God, man, it can't always be about you and yours. That's not success. That's a failure. I don't care how many Lambos the cat drive. I don't care how many Chinquilla coats they have. I don't care how many times they make it rain. If that's me, you want to make it rain, go down there and pay some people's rent who can't have. If you got that money to throw away, you can go ahead and do it to do some good. Go buy a single mother or homeless veteran or something, or a single father. Go bleed some groceries at their steps without your name on it. Just saying, think about you. That's success to me, Dynast. No, I'm most alive, man, when I'm helping people. And I learn I can achieve my goal and help other people achieve their goal. Find ways to win. Exist for the purpose of edifying people, of lifting the spirit and soul of people, where they can go out and do what God Almighty created them to do. It's not to get money, although that's going to come. It's not to give me a great name, you know. I mean, as far as I'm concerned, I got one, you know, and so that's what it's about. It's about relationships, being able to spend time with people you love, being able to travel and being able to be engaged with the lives of people, keeping your mouth shut and your mind open so you can talk to different cultures, so we can learn and facilitate ideas and make our lives better. I want to be able to say I have friends on the continent of Africa. I have friends in Europe. I have friends in Canada, which I already do. I have people who I can call and people who think well of me to let me stay at their home and eat with me, and we exchange ideas for the betterment of both myself and them and others. That's success to me. I mean, I used to think it was money, ladies and gentlemen. That's a poverty mindset. That's a poverty mindset. Dynasts, man, if I can't go to Africa with you, if I can't go to Africa, if I can't go to celebrate with my so-called success with people I want to be around and people I want to enjoy, if I can't go and have someone to celebrate and someone to enjoy it with, is that really success?
No.
Is that really success? You know, that's not success. So we got to look at this different. So many times we've been letting the news media paint what success is to us. Success is getting that Bugatti. Success is buying that Cristal. Success is buying that Birkin bag or those Prada shoes. Success, man, and that big house, or you know, at the corner on the lake with 7 bathrooms and 5 baths. Success is getting a good woman, a good looking woman. She don't care anything about you, but she good look good, so you can have somebody on your arm. Or people think you success. Success is getting that man with a 6-pack, you know, and 6 speed and 6 other things y'all like to talk about. But he don't care about you. He don't never got time by it. Like you deem that success because you don't want success. You want status. You want people to think that you're winning, but deep down in your heart, you know you're dying inside. So that's the difference. Success makes you feel alive, man. Success just brings a glow on your face, like I have on mine now. You know, like Dynast has on him, because you know you're living your purpose. You know you're making things that, you know, to help you and to help others. Man, you know, I'm glad to call Dynast Amir a friend. A friend. You know, forget this stuff you guys talk about with Facebook, how you got 4,000 of your greatest friends. Those cats don't know you. You know, those cats don't know you. And you want to see how much your friend put on there, need help. Everyone send $10 and see which one sent it. Okay, that's how you find out. No, that's how you find out. It's about time for us to get serious. You don't have time to waste. You don't have much time as you think. How many people have to disappear out of your lives? How many relationships have to break up that you thought was solid? How many things have to crumble before you realize you cannot depend upon nobody but God and yourself? That you got to have your stuff together. How many times you're gonna watch people get to 65 and end of retirement, don't have enough money to live because they didn't make the necessary choices to build financial freedom? How many times you're gonna watch men and women both cry over the person they lost, the best thing they ever had, simply because, you know, they were so busy pursuing a job at the expense of their mate? How many times you're gonna give your children everything only for them to grow up and despise and resent you because of their mind, you wasn't there. And you wasn't, because you got mixed up that you were sitting up there trying to make a living for them. So you didn't give them the main thing they needed, you. They're not going to hear about what kind of shoes you bought them or what kind of video games. They want mom and dad. They want to spend time. That's what they want. Your spouse ain't going to care about, you know, hey, whether you going out, whether she's a real woman or a real man. They're not going to care about, you know, the things you buy. They're going to care about your time. The moments we build together, the moments we share, the moment we covered each other, we was faithful for each other, we was loving each other, we protected each other. Those are the things that matter. None of us going to get on our deathbed talk about, I wish I would have spent more time at the job. None of us going to. We ain't gonna do that. So ladies and gentlemen, I'm trying to speed the clock up. I'm turning the clock back to the now, and I'm spinning the clock forward to where you're gonna be if you keep making the choices that you're making right now. If you keep giving the excuses that you're giving right now, I'm gonna prelude your life, and I'm gonna fast forward the reel, and boom, you're right there. You're at the end of your life. Do you see it? Are you happy? Your choices brought you there. Or you gonna be, oh dang, this cat is preaching to me. No. You're gonna start making choices to put you somewhere. You ain't gonna come out your mouth. I don't know. Whatever happens, happens. We'll wait and see. Hopefully it'll work out. Hopefully there's a blue boat polar bear. Hopefully Georgia will beat Alabama. And all that kind of crazy stuff. You got to make choices to make it happen. You are the magic. You are the one in control of your own life. How dare you God gave you your life. Dynast Amir, he has a life that God gave. Fitzgerald Stephen has a life like that God gave. And each and every one of you. And you are not going to get before him and say, well, God, I didn't live my life because, Dynast didn't let me. I wanted to, but he told me no. Oh, you said yes to me, Lord. You said I could do anything I imagined to do. But he told me no. So I believe him more than I believe you. So here I am. Will you accept my works? Kind of scary, huh? And so you're telling yourself that every day. You're telling yourself, yeah, I'm making good progress in my life. And I'm proud of the life that I've created right now because of the choices. Or, man, I'm terrified of the life I see happening to me because of my choices. And you'll get serious about the business of living. Now, this is what we came to talk to you guys about, because so many people, are thinking this thing. The white man, who gives a hell about what he's doing? Or the Spanish man, or the African man, or this man, or my cousin, or whatever. Who cares? What choices are you making? What choices are you making? And once you cut it down to that common denominator, Dynast, and once you really boil it down, man, you're like, wow, gosh, it is my fault. Or it's my benefit. This is applicable no matter what part in the world you listen to the sound of my voice. If you apply these principles, you will win. If you don't apply these principles or you refuse to, you will lose, and it will be your fault. Dynast, am I going to get invited back to the show again, man? Because I don't know if I'm going to get sense about you.
Oh, come on. This is your home.
Listen. We elders, we ain't got time to play with you. Right. We're marching. We're marching close to being called home. My precious mother taught me this very important lesson. I would tell you, we did not. She taught me this. We did not come here to stay. You better be about your purpose. I would do dissatisfaction. I would be a foolish elder to sit up in and play with y'all and sit up there and tell you, like, you keep doing everything you're doing right now, you're going to be all right. No, you ain't going to be all right until you decide to be all right. And if you can't take the words that I'm saying right now and apply them, you don't have nobody but yourself to blame. Next year will come. Next 5 years will come. Next 10 years, next 20 years will come. And then you won't have any more time in one day. What are you going to do in the meantime? Because we're all marching towards death, Dynast. Mm-hmm. That's a somber saying, but it's true. And we have to get about the business of putting Massa thing. And I know Dynast works with Massa. I know Massa's, it's going to have a great future simply because his father decided to. If father's building something, he's actually going to be able to give them. He can't give him a job. He can't do that. He can't give. You can't give what belongs to another man to your family. A lot of that shot over you guys' head. I say again, you can't give what belongs to another man to your family. That's not part of your legacy. That's part of his legacy. No. What legacy are you building? Dynast, man, we ain't calling to preach. We ain't calling to prep talk. We're talking real life. When I come on your stream and even on my other stream, I talk life. Right. Because I'm tired of seeing people lose. I'm tired of seeing people's mind broken, their spirit broken. I'm tired of people that could have been doctors and great lawyers and great nurses and great scientists, and I'm tired of them, just throwing all that talent away. Or not believing in other people getting rich off of their stuff and leaving them and their family with nothing. I'm tired of that, and so but I can't do it for you. You have to make the choices that either you're going to win or you're going to lose, and you make that choice every single day. Dynast, bring us home, man.
Everyone, thank you so much for joining. Make sure you subscribe to Find Ways to Win. Brother Fitzgerald Stevens' page. Please go and subscribe to his channel. With that being said, like, share, subscribe. Until next time, family, Dynasty Mirror Search for Huru. Peace.
Peace.